Hey everyone, good to see you all. Welcome back. I have been away, absent for quite a while now. I thought I'd better get to my car. There's still a bit of light left of the day. This kid's coming home from school time, so the sun's going to be starting to set soon. It's dark here by 4 o'clock. I wanted to say hello. I've been so ill. Fibro has been kicking my ass. I have been in bed mostly, bed bound, right? Then I've had flu, whatever that was. I don't think it wasn't COVID. We all got struck down with whatever it was at the same time. And my daughter did a COVID test and it wasn't COVID. So I kept thinking I was getting better. And I'd be like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to look on YouTube, go and look on YouTube, try and watch something. Oh, I can't be bothered, too exhausted, turn my phone off, and that's it, right? So I have been ill for the last 3 weeks. It's taken ages to get rid of. I have now felt like for the last couple of days I've got my energy back and I feel a lot better than I did. Anyway, right, I've been catching up with some of the drama, and that's the purpose of this video, just to talk about it, because it has been for the entertainment value, it has been astronomically amazing, right? The shit that's been going down has had me rolling. Okay, you've got the RDA guys, right? I thought they were like 25 to 30-year-old dudes, right? I didn't realize some of them were like our age. I do find them amusing. I know that they use the offensive terms and shit like that, okay? And people don't like it. I myself have a child that has autism, and when I hear the R word, right, I associate the R word with back in the 90s just calling it somebody to mean an idiot, okay? And the meaning of the R word is literally something like, let me get it right, something like to do something slowly, okay? That's the meaning of the R word. Crikey. That's the meaning of the R word. So I don't associate that with my child, because she doesn't learn things slowly. She learns things in an entirely different fashion with her autism. Her brain works a totally different way than other people's, like neurotypicals, and in some areas they could be very gifted and learn something like that, right? And in other areas they have to ask more questions in order to, assist the brain understand what it is they're doing. It's nothing about being slowly. So I can listen to them and get past the words, okay? I've heard offensive words all my life. I don't see the point in getting emotionally wound up to have a go at somebody because of the use of the words, because it isn't a thing for me that matters. Words do matter, right? But I think it's the context and how you decide you're going to take them. All right. So in the moment with those guys, if they're using those words, the R word and the F word, right? I'm not a fan of the F word at all. Never used it. But I can listen to them and get past those terms. And I think they're amusing. Okay. They amuse me. They remind me of when I used to hang on the bloody streets back in the 90s with my guy friends, just talking shit. All right. Talking complete shit. They when I listen to them, that's what they remind me of. The American, when they're talking about like bits of American culture or Canadian culture about growing up, I can't relate to any of that, right? Obviously, it's just completely different. But some things they're talking about or how they talk, it just reminds me of when I was like 14, 15, 16, hanging out on the streets, okay? Talking with my male friends at night, fishing, chilling, drinking, smoking weed, and getting up to shit you shouldn't be getting up to. So I do enjoy listening to them. I can get past the words. I do think a lot of people tend to listen to other people through the filter of their wounds. So they hear things and it affects their wounds, okay? Because they're passing them through the filter of their own wounds. Something that relates to them or may relate to them, they relate it to themselves, apply it to themselves, and then get emotional about it, and there's a flip out. I just find it a waste of time, okay? You're never going to stop people saying what they want to say. I think like when you look into hate speech and things like that, right, it's easy to say, oh, we should ban hate speech completely, okay? But then when you really look at it, do you really want to stop people being able to have an opinion? And just because someone wants to be hateful, should they still not be allowed to say what they're allowed, what they want to say? I think they should be allowed to say, even if it's hateful. So if you know that consciously, right? If you know that consciously, that everybody has a right to use words and terms, they have that freedom to do that, and you have no mind to want to clamp down on that. That I just don't see the point in creating such a huge fuss over words, right? They're words, and there's more going on than that. You're not going to change these guys to not say what they want to say. You're not going to make them stop. That's their thing. That's who they are. And in some ways, I admire them that they stand strong. They don't relent. All right, they won't relent for anyone, right? And why should you change yourself for anyone? Okay, this is apparently a free world, even though it's not. But it's apparently a free world. People are allowed to express themselves in the manner in which they want to express themselves. I don't know how I'm getting onto this and going on about it so long, but I think it just kind of does my head in a bit. So just leave people to say it. I think it's worth making a fuss about it, okay? You see people using language that you don't like, move away from them. I don't think you have any right. Personally, I think it exceeds your own boundaries when you jump on someone else and tell them how they should express themselves and why they shouldn't use words that they're using. I think it's really patronising, and I think it shows people when they get so worked up over words like this, in this fashion, in this context, how it is when they're all talking, right? They're gonna be offensive. You know that they use offensive terms. So if you expect that, right? I don't get it, okay? I just think maybe these people have loads of energy, right? I have, when I wake up in the morning, a set amount of energy that has to last me for the day. That's my emotional energy, my mental energy, right? My intellect. I need it for my kids. I need it to do certain things, get stuff done. I need to use that energy. I don't want to waste that energy blowing up because some dude on bloody YouTube is using terms that I find offensive. I don't see the point in it. It's like tattling kids. Just move away from them. Anyway, I find them amusing. I like listening to them. I like listening to that Natclaw. I like him. I don't know who he is, but I like him. And I think he's funny. He's got a very dry, witty sense of humour. And I like Rex. I think Rex is hysterical. Hysterical. So yeah, so I can listen to them. Then I've been watching the Summer Wells fiasco, right? Jesus, I don't even know where to start with that. What they did when they went down there. I'm not surprised. Hey, I'm sorry to cut this short. There's been a change of plan. I need to rush off and meet my kiddo off the bus. So I will finish this maybe later on the sofa because it'll probably be dark. And I'll get right back to what we were discussing. The drama, drama community. See you all then. Bye for now.